Yes, hello. In this demo, we're going to show you a sample application that is shipped with Convertigo Studio about a retail store application. So just to install the demo, we're going to make a new project here. We're going to choose in the samples. So what you see, that's the whole wizard for creating. So we have the Convertigo projects, but we also have samples and demo. We're going to choose retail store sample project. Next, and finish. Now the project is being created and we're going to get some information about this project. Okay, so the first thing we see here, we have a big error because it says that CouchDB is not installed on this machine. Of course, this demo is a full sync demo, so we absolutely need CouchDB to be installed on this machine. So I will just install and restart CouchDB. Now that CouchDB is installed, I will just refresh my project here. Refresh with this button here, and now Convertigo will reopen and there's no more error there and should be okay. Now my project is correctly installed. So we're going to run the project here. So again, we're going to use the retail store and the retail store application. This is a project where everything is included in the same project. So we have the backend part with the connectors and retail DB full sync connector there, and our microservices all inside the same project that the client side with the mobile builder here. So as you know, you can have projects having both backend and front end in the same car file, or you can have separate car files, one for the backend and one for the front end. In this there, we have everything inside the same project. So let's start our retail store application. So execute, and now we're going to start the retail store. So it will start in the viewer. Okay, so we're going to see the viewer in a type of iPhone type of thing. Okay, and we're going to zoom this a little bit down so we can see the full image of our retail store. Okay. Well, again, as this is the first time I'm just installing this application, it is installing all the dependencies. We're going to speed up a little bit the video because we don't want to wait for 1 minute for this to get installed, and it should take about a little bit less than 1 minute. Okay, all my modules are now installed, so Convertigo is building the application for the first time. Again, so here it is. This process is about 30 seconds. Launching the development server. As you see, you have the full progress here in the log file. Be sure to have the engine.log view displayed so we can see this. Okay. And the application would start in this window. Also see that all the process for building the application is just displayed, and you see here the time for each of the steps here. Okay, so we had 29 seconds for building the application, and the application is starting. Okay, so what this application is doing, the first time he will launch and synchronize the data on the client side. And then initializing the database on the server. And then getting the data from the server to the client side. So this process, it will take about, you have a progress indication of percentage of data synchronized from the backend to the front end side. This is thanks to the full sync technology. So now the data has been completely synchronized, and this screen just tells us the application is optimizing the database while it is indexing the database. You will learn that using full sync technology works on indexing views, and it's done. So the view is being indexed, and now we have our application running here. So we just have to explore all the items we have in the catalog here. So, well, this is in French, so, well, why not? So let's see what about baby things. So this is everything about baby stuff here. So let's say everything for mommy. And we have something like this for showers, for example. So yeah, we have everything here. So you see that's the product. So we're just exploring here the everything about this data. The database is local in the client side. Okay, so just to see how fast it is, because we don't query data from the backend side. Okay, all the data has been replicated locally on the client side. So you can see this demo as a sample to learn how about full sync. Just to let you know how this works, this is the database itself. The database has here views, and you see here the famous views. There is one view used here. It's called Children by Favre, and you will learn in full sync technology that a view is defined by what you call a map. The map is here, so you can have a look to the map, just explaining how we are indexing the data. Okay. Also, the view is there. And everything in the application is done with the pages. For example, synchronization is very simple. When the page starts, then we call a sequence on the server that's called selectChow. And then we use the sync data action here. The sync data says, please synchronize all the data from the sample mobile retail DB. And in pull mode, that means we copy from the backend to the front-end side, and it's a one-shot synchronization. It's not continuous, okay? So we're going to sync 100 items by 100 items. As you see, the sync is done in just one and unique action here. Everything, when the sync is finished, then we're going to push the page. The page we push is the optimized page, okay? So when we come on the optimized page, here it is. Again, when enter on this page, we're going to make a query on the view. A query is just querying the view, okay? As this view is the first time we query the page, well, the indexing process takes place. So this indexing process can take a little bit of time. So that's why we query it before doing anything there. So the view is indexed. Again, when the view is finished from index, then we push the real page we want, so the store page. And this is the store page here. And again, in the store page, when the page restarts, we again query the same view, but in this time we put some keys, okay, for making the first and the last key. And the query is being displayed in the page. As you see, everything is done using Mobile Builder. So using the grid with a grid row, and for each store rows, this makes us our cards. So this is why you see here these cards. Well, this is completely done by the card headers. If I right click there, you're going to see that we are on the image of the card header here in see. So very simple to see how this works. This is the demo for RetailStore. Please use it and learn about Convertigo full sync using this. Thank you very much.